Hello teachers, this is the instructional guide for Primary 4, Term 1, Week 6. For this week, there are two booklets, all on multiplication. The first one is pretty straightforward. It's multiplying by a one-digit number with regrouping. They have done it in Primary 3, right? So there shouldn't be an issue doing it. And the way that we explain this question is, of course, teaching multiplication by the place values. So for example, here we have 5 ones times 3, right? Or 3 times 5 ones equals 15 ones. Okay, so we put the 5 ones here and we put the 110 here. I mean, it's a very similar concept with addition, with renaming or with regrouping. And then you continue, right? 3 times 2 tenths equals to 6 tenths. 6 tenths plus 1 tenth equals 7 tenths, and so on. All right, so you can actually either use this booklet to teach or just write one question on the whiteboard or on the computer screen. All right, I think they should be able to get it. You might want to try a few more with them, right? So for example, this is another way of doing it in which they list out all the numbers. So here the regrouping is not done on the number itself, but they list it out, right? A bit more tedious, but to get them to understand that this is actually 3 times 4 ones, or 4 ones times 3. And then this is 3 tenths times 3, so you get 90. This is 2 tenths, 200s times 3, you get 600. And this is 5,000 times 3, you get 15,000. All right, and then you add them up together, that's how you get answer. Okay, so get them to do the guided practice. And I think by the time they get to page 7, okay, they should even know how it does. If you think that they need more practice, please by all means do get them to do it. You can try out 2A and B as well. But otherwise, I think we can skip all the way, right, into the last question because, yeah, right, all these, as long as they get the concept, sorry, where's 2A and B? Yeah, right, so as long as they get the concept, okay, it is fine. We don't need them to do so much of this. Rather, they might want to focus on question 9 instead. Use the digits given below to form the smallest 4-digit number. So they need to form the smallest 4-digit number first, right? Show them how to do it. Then pick the greater digit of the remaining 2 digits. So it's always good to cancel the numbers once I've used it. Right? Smallest 4-digit, this is gone, this is gone, this is gone, this is gone. Right? Then pick the greater digit, which is 9, right? 3,456 of 9, right? And then you'll get the answer. So I think we don't have to get them to do too many of this. Rather, you might want to do question 13 instead, which is a word problem. All right, so please analyze the question with them. Right, there are 2,359 pencils and 3 times as many pens as pencils. So get them to draw the model out, or you can scalpel and show them how to do it instead. Sorry, you can model it for them instead, right? So they need to draw it. So here it says 2,359 pencils and 3 times as many pens as pencils. So ask them, right, which one has more, pencils or pens? So 3 times as many pens means more pens. And more pens are 3 times, so 3 units, pencil 1 unit. And after that, the multiplication question, right? The working, right? Okay, so get them to try out question 14. Okay, I think the rest can be done as homework. I will explain to, sorry, one more question here, number 22. Okay, so yeah, this requires a bit of guessing, right? But logically, of course. And I think we are done. Oh no, there is still one more, so quite long. 27, right? 27, I think is interesting to do. So they have to guess, right? But of course, logically. Okay, so I think the answer key here is self-explanatory. And then after that, you can move on to the second bullet. Second bullet is multiplication by tens. So keep it simple. There are a few ways to teach it. One is to break it up for them. So what is 100 times 10? 100 times 10 is the same as 100, right? Times 1 times 10. Okay, so all they need to do is times 1 equals 100, and then times 10, which is adding another 0. Okay, because tens means 0, right? So it's up to you. There's no fixed way of doing it. You see what fits well, right? I think here the understanding is they try to make sure that students understand the concept. All right, it's like 42 times 10, right? So it is actually 42. 42 times 10 is actually 42 tenths. right? So they just add 0 behind, right? Because tens is 0. So that's what we teach them in P2 and P3, right? 1 0 is tens, 2 0 is hundreds. Okay, then get them to do selected questions from guide practice. I don't think they need to do too long. That's quite straightforward. 50 times 10 equals 50 tens, so 50 tens 500, right? 704 times 10 is 704 tens, so it's 704 and R0. So quite straightforward. Now, and then of course here we have multiplied by 10, right? So so this is the one that I was talking about just now. What if it's not times 10? What is times 20? What if it's times 20, times 30, times 40? So you can do 201 times 40 is the same as 201 times 4 times 10. So then you calculate this first, right? You're using the algorithm way. Remember, this is how I call it, right? Times 4 first. Okay, you get the answer after that. Whatever the answer is, so this is 408. So it's actually 804 tenths. 804 tenths, right, is the same as 8,040. Okay, so the rest, get them to do the circle questions that maybe if you think they're very confident, they don't have to do a lot. So you can see I did skip a lot of questions here and focus more on the word problems, as you see here, right? And that's it, right? So it is okay if we are not able to cover all the word problems. I think it's pretty much straightforward. As long as they understand how to do multiplication by tens, right? They are okay. All right, and then I will give you the homework instructions as well in the WhatsApp lesson plan. Thank you.